welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a video about my middle school journal, and of course it's Harry Potter, platform 9 3/4. So I got the idea to make this video because in the first page I wrote about tarot. I actually spelled it tarot, T-A-R-R-O-T. But yeah, I got the idea. And then I'm going to share some of the embarrassing stuff too if you want to stick around. But yeah, I'll tell you about my first tarot deck that I ever had. I don't have it anymore, but it was like my Aquarius tarot. This is a Rider-Waite clone, but ooh, nice card. It was a classic Rider-Waite, and not like the Centennial one. It was more like the bright colors. Yeah. So how did I get into it? I had a friend in my Girl Scout troop, and her mom was a witch. And I don't know if that means she was a witch too. Like, I was raised Jewish, and that automatically made me Jewish, which I still kind of identify as, but not religiously. You can see my whole spiritual journey video. It's called Top 5 Books for Starting on a Spiritual Journey, which I'll link down below. I talk about like going from an atheist to spiritual, and yeah, it's a whole thing. But I had a tarot deck, and I was really into magic when I was little. I got it in elementary school, and I actually didn't know how to use it. But I'd go to my friend's house from the Girl Scout troop, and her mom would give us lessons together. Yeah. And I remember just not getting it. I was like, so spirits move the cards? Like, how does this work? And then I got scared because I was like, are there ghosts hanging out with me? And I'm not scared of spirits now, of course, but yeah, I didn't know what spirit meant, and yeah, it kind of scared me. And I remember I tried using the cards alone in my room. I was like trying to predict stuff, and like I'd get like the death card, and I was like, oh, this is scary. So yeah, I just didn't get it when I was little. And I see a lot of really cool decks now that are more geared towards kids, and I wish I had one of those, but I'm happy with the journey I've gone on. But anyways, I would take lessons, and it turned out I was more interested in like Harry Potter type magic than I was the real stuff. Or you know what's real, right? Yeah, I was actually really into Wicca. I didn't identify as Wiccan, but I'd read a lot of young adult fiction, kind of in secret also. And like, I remember reading it when I would go take baths. I would read my books in the bathroom because I was like, this is the most private place. And I don't know what I was hiding because my mom was buying me the books. I just felt like, I guess I'm Jewish, so why am I looking at this other stuff? And then I denounced everything spiritual. It's a long story. Like I said, it's in the video linked below. So the middle school journal, it's so embarrassing when I read it, and it's also very healing because a lot of my like I have like ostracization. Is that how you say it? Ostracized. I felt ostracized growing up. And so a lot of that is in here. I basically only wrote in this when I was really upset, and sometimes when I was happy. And I only filled it up like this much. And that's like enough stuff to unpack for a lifetime, what I wrote. But I don't even want to show it. It's kind of embarrassing. I'll show you this page. Like, you know, when you write in your diary, like, don't enter date. Okay, I'll just show you. It says, wrong way, do not enter. Danger. And then this says, caution, danger lurks behind this page. Yeah, I was really trying to get people not interested in reading this, and I feel like if I had found this, I would just have dived in. Do not read my journal. One way, and it's pointing that way. Didn't I tell you not to read this? Some people just don't listen. I think I was writing that to my sister, who, by the way, oh, I don't know if I should throw shade right now, but she did steal my first tarot deck. Yeah, I know. I don't think she knows that I know. She doesn't watch my videos, but she took it, and then, oh my gosh, I really hope she doesn't watch this. Then I stole one from her. She had like a little one, and I had that for a really long time. And that's the one I gave away to a friend, or gifted. Okay. So this starts in December 2000. This is the first entry. Hey, my name is Vivi. That's like how I start my YouTube videos. Oh my God. Okay. Hey, my name is Vivi. I just got this journal from my sister for Hanukkah. Wow, I feel really shitty for talking smack about her. She got this for me because I love Harry Potter. I always wished I had magical powers. I already know some magic stuff like tarot and, tarot card reading. But I spelled it tarot. And that's the whole first entry. Isn't that crazy? When I found this, it was like I had just been getting back into tarot because a friend of mine is super into it, and she does a character called Chloro. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I'll try to find a video and link that down below. But she's super into tarot and I think she goes on radio shows and does tarot. But she kind of opened the door for me, like, to be interested in it again. And I was like, anyways, that's a tangent. Okay. December 2000. The first one was the 23rd. This is the 24th. Christmas Eve. Okay. Hey, today I put up a tiny Christmas tree. I also decorated it and around it. You might think it's weird since I'm Jewish. Oh well. Oh well, spelled O-W apostrophe well, all capitalized. Here, I'll show you. Where did I get those stickers? And that's my name in block letters at the top. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm not going to read everything because I'm kind of embarrassed. And I don't know if, because I've evolved a lot as a person, but I know this little mean girl is inside me still. And I try not to silence her. Okay, so whenever I get upset about someone, like jealous or like feel threatened or like feel like my value was less next to someone else, I would talk a lot of shit about them in here. And it's really embarrassing to me when I read it now. But now when I have like mean thoughts about people, I feel a lot of shame. Because I know it's that part of me that's just insecure, that didn't feel valued. And so I try to listen to her with compassion so that she gets heard. And that's been a journey reading this, because I'm listening to how I talked about people and trying not to judge it, and instead tell myself like that's the only way I knew how to process what I was going through. Yeah, like here this reminds me of the show Pen 15. It's so funny. But there was a talent show on that show, and I was in a talent show in this, and I didn't win the talent show, and I talked so badly about the person who won, and I feel so bad because I remember she was actually a really sweet person, but my ego just could not handle it. I'm a Leo moon. Oh my gosh, today is a Leo full moon. Wow. But yeah, Leo is very performance oriented, and I did a lot of dance growing up, and like all kinds of dance, ballet, tap dance, contemporary. I did competitive Irish dancing for a long time. Oh my God. Okay, this is shout out to Brandy. This is another tangent. I'll link Brandy's channel down below. I did competitive Irish dancing. Oh my gosh, what was I going to say about it? That's right. How I got into it. I saw Riverdance. No, I saw that coffee commercial for Folgers where she wakes up in the morning and just starts dancing. And as soon as I saw that commercial, I was like, Mother, what is this? What is this tap dance that is so next level? I need to be a part of it. And then Riverdance was a whole thing, and I got swept up. I got Riverdance fever. So I did that for actually many years. Okay, back to the diary journal. Oh my gosh. I hope you're not reading this. I mean, I've loved you all my life. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. That was like just in case the guy I had a crush on was reading my journal. I wonder if I like left it there for him to see on accident. Like, oops, you're gonna find out how I feel. Let's see. Okay, so there's a lot of sadness in here. I had really low self-esteem, like really, really low self-esteem. And it's really hard to read because like I say stuff like, I just wish someone would love me. And it's like, I didn't know how to love myself then. That was so sad. Okay, so there was another guy I had a crush on in middle school. And okay, so I was a little bit bullied they were my friends in elementary school, and then in middle school they weren't my friends anymore. That's the ostracization I was talking about. And it's like I've done a lot of work since then to be like, okay, it had nothing to do with me. Like, yeah, I was different from them, but that doesn't make me less than. And it's okay that, like, you guys can see that I'm kind of I try to embrace my inner child, and that's like, I kind of didn't grow up as fast as they did. They were like I was into guys and all that, but I didn't feel like I was still, I don't want to say immature. I was still a kid, and they were trying to be women already. And yeah, I'm glad I've found that renewed innocence though, because that's how my partner and I like connect. We connect very deeply on that level. But yeah, here I said, okay, so they had pranked called someone in my name. I'm pretty sure it was them. I don't know if it was me or magic. Me, and then I put someone's name, and then or magic. Somebody or something called the guy in my name. It gave him a reason to talk to me. What happened was someone called him and said, I'm supposed to tell you I love you very much. So it's nothing much, but gave him a reason to think about me. Life sucks. Psych. And then I signed my name. So I don't know how to feel about that. Like, they were pranking me, and I was like, win-win. Like, I should have been more embarrassed, but I was like, I saw the silver lining in it. Like, I don't know if it was like, yeah. Right now I'm feeling like a little bit embarrassed for myself, but I don't know why. Okay, so here's something interesting. I wrote Freya. So the goddess Freya. I was reading books where they would channel goddesses in the books, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna do that. And Freya, I think she's a Norse goddess of like love and beauty, like an Aphrodite type goddess. Actually, no, I think she's I think she is a really powerful, like strong leader type goddess also. Sorry to minimize her to that, but that's what I latched onto when I was in middle school. And I was like, Freya, gift me with beauty. And yeah, I grew up in Los Angeles. I don't know if that's like a thing around the world, but I was very much into like the plastic culture, or was trying to fit into it. Whoo, I am unloading. Okay, this is October 2001. Something about dance class. Another like feeling of rejection. Dance class, the dance world is like, it was a really big place where like you have wins, but then you feel really rejected because you never feel good enough. You never feel like your technique is good enough. And so that might have something to do with my self-esteem. Okay, November. Oh, this one's sad. November 16th, 2001. Sometimes I just don't understand my life. I do bad in school, yet I'm smart. I'm also a loser. My sister even said that. I wish somebody cared about me or loved me. Maybe a boyfriend. Someone that looks like, and then that the first guy I had a crush on, with a personality like the second guy I had a crush on, and a British accent like Harry Potter. Ah, that's funny. By the ways, I saw the movie Harry Potter today. The book was much better. I'm going to audition for Harry Potter number 4 as the French girl from Beauxbaton. I think that's how you say it. And then I drew a rose. And I wrote this in all pink Milky Pen. Yeah, beautiful rose, right? So I think I'm done shitting on my middle school self. Okay, so what I want to do now is, that was a lot of shadow stuff. It's not shadow because it's not hidden from me anymore, but it's a lot, like I still feel that stuff. So I have this deck that I like for my inner child, because she was really into witchy stuff. Just gonna wait for a card to jump out. Okay, so the card I got is, sorry, meditation. I really like the illustrations on this. Okay. Meditation will transport you to a place of bliss at any desired time of day. Okay, and this one's name, her name is Jasmine. Meditation is not just a journey, but a shedding of worry and stress. Jasmine attunes her mind often to keep herself safe from distress. Okay, so I felt a lot of like cringiness when I was reading the journal, and sitting with that feeling instead of trying to push it away, like through meditation, I think is going to bring up a lot for me. I'm not going to meditate on camera because that's going to be boring, but I might just do that right now and then come back. Okay, so I'm back and I cried a little bit. During the meditation, I felt a lot of self-judgment come up, and I know that's the middle school me, the part of me that felt really rejected by the world. And I wasn't crying because I was sad. I was crying because I felt the compassion I have for myself, and I'm practicing radical self-acceptance. And wow, my voice sounds different now. Yeah, and I felt that love, which is a gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, because as I was reading it, I was cringing so much and feeling embarrassed, and I was like, why am I embarrassed? Like that. Okay, so that show Pen 15 was really healing for me to see, because I felt like yeah, they were making fun of themselves in middle school, but they were also embracing who they were and saying, like, this is normal. It's normal to go through this. And yeah, yeah. Anyways, thanks for joining me on this time traveling journey. Um, do you guys have any? Do you still have your middle school journals? Do you cringe when you read them? Um, yeah, let me know. Sending you guys love. Bye.